Hi friends, welcome to VoxShishya episode 3. So today we have a very young and vibrant singer with us. She has been a student of Vox Guru for I think almost 4 years or more, if I'm not wrong. So we have Vishnupriya from Virginia and her mother Ragam with us. Welcome Vishnupriya and Ragam. Very nice to have you here today.
Uh, Thank you so much for having me in this series. It's actually a pleasure. Yeah.
Awesome. So how long have you been learning with us exactly?
Yeah, it's about 4 years.
2 years. Wow,
Yeah.
that's quite a lot of time, right? So tell me, over the years, right from where you started, from the singer that you were before you started training, and to where you are today. So, what do you see some sort of a difference, and where do you see the biggest improvement?
Of course. There's been a big difference because as I look back to videos before I started class, I would wonder, am I that bad? Was I that bad? But yeah, I think that one improvement I've made is like my pitching. So like staying on Shruti, uh, because I feel like my voice, I didn't have total control over my voice, but now I have a bit more control over my voice now.
Yeah, I should say, like when as parents, we feel it's a sea change from how she was. So it's really been amazing, the change in her, the transformation actually. I give all the credit to the teachers. They're like superb teachers, I have to say that.
Amazing. You can
And
say hi to your teachers right now if you want.
yeah, you have to say, really bow down to them because the bhajans, that if I don't say this is going to be just unfair. The bhajans that she has learned are so beautiful bhajans, and we have never heard that anywhere. So it's
Awesome. I
it's
mean,
truly amazing.
I think the pitching while singing is something that we continuously strive towards, even at this stage. Even at a professional stage, it's an everyday pursuit to actually sing in Shruti. So, if that has been your transformation, I think it's really been a good one. And I'm glad that you have also started feeling it and you're able to identify that your Shruti has improved, because once that is in place, all the other things are just going to follow. So very happy to note this sea change that has happened.
Yeah.
So tell me some of the specific challenges. Have you faced any challenges earlier with respect to either your vocal range or in terms of how to practice? So have you faced some challenge there?
I feel like a major challenge would be range only, like going high, especially. And like whenever I go high, I have to go to my false voice, which can be kind of challenging at times because it sounds weird after a while of singing in the false voice. So, and then another challenge would probably be practicing, I guess, because I try to practice every day at least 15 to 30 minutes, practicing like basic structural things and yeah, all of that.
So what
That's
does your
about it.
practice session look like? How do you structure your practice session? So on a daily basis, if you have to sit and say practice for 30 minutes, how would you structure that session, and what comes first and all of that?
Yeah, so what I look for, like what I try to do when I practice is, first I try to do like Carnatic basics, so like Sarali Versay, all that, and then I do what I learned that week. I practice that, and then I go to switch to light music. I practice something old, and then I do something that I learned that week. So that's about how it goes usually.
Mornings you do the lower
Yeah.
notes,
So
right?
and in the mornings I try to go to my low notes. So try to reach the low notes. That's what I do for like 5 minutes.
That's great. I
Yeah.
mean, that's usually the tip that I give a lot of students, that the first 5 minutes should be reserved for the low notes in the morning. So I'm very glad that you do that. And yeah, I mean, in terms of organizing your practice sessions, I think that would be one of your bigger challenges, because you are learning two styles of music. And also, I would say that probably requires you to give more time as well. So, let's say 15 to 30 minutes would probably be a little less to achieve all that, we want to do. So I would say probably look at increasing your practice time, because you are right now at that stage where you can take it up more seriously and, make something really meaningful out of it as well. So I'm sure you are also definitely more serious about music.
Yeah.
So why don't you sing something for us? I would love to listen.
Okay, I will sing a bhajan I learned in light music.
Sure.
It's a Marathi bhajan actually.
Okay. Awesome.
Mharo pranam बाके बिहारी जी म्हारो प्रणाम बाके बिहारी जी म्हारो प्रणाम मोर मुकुट माथ्या तिलक बिराजा मोर मुकुट माथ्या तिलक बिराजा कुंडल अलकाकारी जी कुंडल अलकाकारी जी म्हारो प्रणाम बाके बिहारी जी म्हारो प्रणाम अधर मधुर धर बंसी बजावा अधर मधुर धर बंसी बजावा रिझिरि जावा ब्रज नारी रिझिरि जावा ब्रज नारी जी म्हारो प्रणाम बाके बिहारी जी म्हारो प्रणाम प्रणाम प्रणाम. Thank you.
I'm not going to appreciate your singing today, but I'm going to appreciate the fact that you have actually paid so much of attention to each and every nuance that has been taught to you. So, singing, I would say, is the easier thing. The more difficult thing, for people to achieve is actually to remember all the nuances and pay equal attention to it. Because usually what happens is there will be one nuance, we will get it perfectly. After that, subconsciously we say, "Okay, it's all going fine." Next one, we will actually, miss it. It happens to everybody. We take it for granted, and we don't really replicate that 100% of what we are taught. So absolute hats off to the commitment with which you have taken care. It's like taking care of a very delicate gift or something like that, where each and everything has to be carefully handled. And I absolutely loved that about you. It was a very sincere and very honest attempt of the song. So amazing, really, really great. And I'm sure you will go places if you continue in this manner. And I can clearly see, of course, the song that you've been taught is so beautiful. So kudos to your teacher as well, and also your the foundation that you have been working on, the Carnatic basics, and that also is really visible in your rendition. So really amazing. So what do you think you should do to take yourself to the next level? So now that you've reached up to here, where do you think you need to improve, and what do you need to do, and what support do you need from us to help you go to that level?
Um, so I feel like practicing like a lot, like as you said, I would like to, bring my practice time like up, practice more and do it every day. Also, I would like to, as I said, it's a challenge to go high. So like maybe like practice going high, and try doing that. And then, yeah, like that's about all I can say. It's just practice, because as you need to practice more, and then you'll get better at any skill, not just music.
Right.
Yeah.
So even when you're practicing now, since you mentioned that your challenge is with singing high notes, right?
Yeah.
So even that, there is no real magic formula to sing those high notes, to be very honest.
Yeah.
So the more important thing is the mindful way in which we practice. So when we practice, right, we have to keep trying to observe what is going on inside when we are singing those high notes. Where exactly is that block happening? And you yourself should try different ways of correcting it, because no matter who your teacher is, at the end of the day, your vocal structure, your body structure is different, your facial structure is different, your vocal cords are designed differently. So nobody will be able to tell you, make this adjustment inside your face, because I cannot see it, right? So you have to do a lot of introspection, and one fine day you will find that that if I do this, I'm able to easily go without, and you need not explain it to anyone ki what exactly are you doing, but if you are able to figure it out, that's a win for you. So you will have to, for that does not happen easily, because music is also something very stubborn. If you look at music as a person, he or she is very stubborn. So unless you put in those hours, only then it will actually reveal these tips to you. You yourself will find it. Nobody will have to tell you. You yourself will find it one fine day, but you have to go into that, and even whatever you're practicing would have to be very, very conscious, and not just saying, okay, 1 hour of practice every day, my job is done. It has to be a very conscious practice, and obsessing over certain things which are not working for you. So I think I definitely expect a lot more from you, and I see a lot of potential, for you to pursue this very seriously, even as a career, after when you reach that stage. So definitely do work on it. And I want to ask, I have a question for Ragam. As a parent, what has your experience been like? And you have a beautiful name. So is there any logic behind it? Are you also a musical?
I don't know, it just came to me. I'm not at all, I mean, I enjoy and I thoroughly love music, but I can't sing. So,
okay.
Well, I have to say that it has been truly a lovely experience that we found you, Vox Guru. I don't know what we would have done. When you're abroad, you're living outside India, it's so hard to find a good teacher. And I'm so thankful that we found Vox Guru. And it's been a really smooth journey, I have to say. And we are so happy with whatever she's got some beautiful teacher. And yeah, thank you so much for this opportunity. I have to thank you, Pratibha.
It's very great to know that you've had such a beautiful experience, and for us also, a student like her is definitely an asset, because we are also looking for a lot of sincere and committed students, and she's also blessed with the gift of music. So it's really our pleasure, and I wish you all the best, and always stay grounded, stay humble, no matter what compliments you may get, or I'm sure you get a lot of compliments around you and all of that, but do not let that get to your head. That will also reflect in your singing. We see a lot of we see a lot of children, especially teenagers, who show a lot. They show a very fast growth, but then all the appreciation and all of that kind of makes it a bit of a flatter line after that. We've
Right,
seen
right.
so many cases of that, and I wouldn't want that to happen to you. So to stay very grounded and always remember that there is always more to learn rather than what we know. So I know it's a little philosophical advice.
No, it's just perfect what you said.
Right. So thank you so much for joining us. And
Thank you so much for this
great
opportunity.
Thank you for the
We'll
opportunity.
definitely stay in touch and do many more
Sure.
collaborations. Thanks a lot. Thank you guys
Thank
for
you.
watching. Hope you enjoyed this engaging chat with the talented Vishnupriya. Stay tuned for many more such talented student renditions.